Welcome to Restro POS, a comprehensive point-of-sale solution tailored for restaurants, cafés, and other food service businesses. You can download the app from the Play Store, App Store, or Microsoft Store to get started immediately. When you open the app for the first time, this screen will appear. Enter your email ID to register the device. If your device is already registered, you can use the same email ID to continue. This email serves as your store-level identification. After completing the initial setup, the Restro POS user login screen will appear. Enter your password. The default admin password is 123, and click the Login button. Upon successful login, you'll be taken to the home screen, which provides access to all the essential features for managing your restaurant. To begin exploring the app, you'll need to create items and configure related settings. This can be done manually by navigating to the category and menu item sections. Alternatively, if you have your own customized data in an Excel format, you can import it. But this feature is only available after the store setup is complete. For quick testing, you can also import demo data by clicking the Import option, which will download sample items from the cloud. Please ensure your system has an active internet connection for this feature to work. Once the import is successful, you can review or modify the item details from the menu item section. Once the imported items have been reviewed, you can test the ordering process by clicking on Quick Sales. Browse through categories to select items and add them to the cart from the newly imported list. Then, click the Payment button and confirm the payment to place the order. Complete the transaction and print the receipt. It's that simple. If the receipt printer is not configured, go to Settings and enable the printer under the Printer section. If you are using a Windows device, select General as the printer type. Then click on Printer Name Settings and enter your printer's name. Make sure the printer is properly installed and accessible from your system. If you are using an Android device, you can choose from network, Bluetooth, or USB printer types based on your printer. If you are using a network or IP printer, select Network and provide the correct IP address and port number. For Bluetooth printers, select Bluetooth as the printer type and choose your printer name from the list by clicking on Printer Name Settings. For USB printers, click Printer Name Settings to view and select the printer from the available list. If you are using other devices like iOS or Linux, you can select Network as the printer type and enter the appropriate IP address and port number of your printer. To enable kitchen printing, go to Settings and turn on KOT Print under the KOT section. If your restaurant has multiple kitchens, for example, drinks are prepared in one section and grilled items in another, you'll need to configure the system accordingly. Go to Settings, enable Multiple KOT Print. Then, return to the home screen and click the Printers option to add printers for each section, such as the beverage kitchen and grilled section, based on your requirements. Enter the necessary printer details, including IP address, port number, and printer name. Once that's done, go to the menu item section, edit the relevant items, and assign them to the appropriate kitchen printer. Now let's place a new order with multiple kitchen items. For example, one grilled item and one beverage item. After completing the payment, the system will send the KOT prints to the respective kitchen printers and the receipt to the designated receipt printer. So far, we've walked through the quick service restaurant setup. Now let's walk through the fine dining setup, starting with creating sections such as dine-in, takeaway, and delivery. On the home screen, go to Room under the Master section and create a new entry. If the room type is set to dine-in, you will also need to create tables for that room. Now let's walk through placing a fine dining order in the dine-in section. Start by clicking Room, then select a table that has already been created. Click the table to begin a new order and choose items from the menu. In the dine-in section, you can place the order, recall it later if needed, and complete the payment process. This concludes our basic walkthrough. For more in-depth tutorials and advanced feature guides, we invite you to explore our channel. Thank you for watching.